The mother of a 38-year-old woman who was found dead at her Vasant Vihar home earlier this week has alleged that her daughter endured years of cruelty at the hands of her in-laws. The woman, who was identified as a daughter-in-law of the owner of the Kamala Pasand Pan Masala Group. The woman was found dead inside the dressing area of her bedroom on Tuesday afternoon. Police said she lived with her husband and 2 children, and domestic staff were also present. I have Brian Thomas joining me with more details. Brian, what more can you tell us?
As of now, the mother of the 38-year-old woman who was found dead at her Vasant Vihar residence earlier this week has alleged that her daughter suffered years of cruelty and abuse, and this is the latest information that we are getting, that the mother clearly alleged that she was suffering for years of cruelty abuse at the hands of her in-laws. Not only that, now police have ramped up their efforts and now verifying the claims as part of their ongoing investigation as it goes itself. Yes.
Brian, stay on with me. Now, in the FIR, the mother said her daughter married in December 2010. Just a few months later, in February-March 2011, her husband and mother-in-law allegedly abused her, dragged her from the first-floor residence to the ground floor and thrashed her. The woman was pregnant at the time, the mother said. After she told her parents about the incident, the husband apologized and she returned to her marital home. Brian, so we have these really shocking details emerging. What more can you tell us?
Yes, to put it in a very strong way, it is very shocking. Where now, as the mother has been saying that she has been suffering for years of cruelty and abuse at the hands of her in-laws, and now according to the mother, her daughter was married in December 2010, and within just a few months in February-March 2011, she was allegedly assaulted by her husband and mother-in-law, which is just in a year itself, not even a year. The woman who was pregnant at the time was also reportedly dragged from first floor to the ground floor, and not only that, she was beaten as she was dragged. After even she confided in her parents, the husband apologized and she returned to her marital home. Yes.
Brian, stay on with me. I'll come back to you. Now, more details emerging, viewers. The mother said the next turning point came after the birth of the couple's son later that year, when her daughter discovered that her husband was having an affair with a woman in Mumbai. She alleged that he had illegally married the woman and had a daughter with her. The victim then went to Kolkata with her parents and son and stayed there for a year, until her in-laws and husband visited with a written apology and took her back to Delhi. So, Brian, of course, we have new details emerging of the man who apparently had an affair.
Well, yes, as of now, again, major inputs coming, where the mother says that the next major turning point came after the birth of the couple's son. Clearly, her daughter allegedly discovered that her husband was also having an affair with a woman in Mumbai, and even had an illegally married, and her father and illegally married her and even fathered a daughter. Not only that, the victim then left for Kolkata with her parents and child, staying there for a year until her in-laws visited with a written apology and then took her back to Delhi. Yes.
Stay with me, Brian. Now, according to the FIR, the abuse resumed 2 to 3 years later. The mother said that in April 2024, her daughter came across obscene chats between her husband and a woman and a friend, leading to another confrontation. She returned to Kolkata again and stayed for a month before her mother-in-law apologized and asked her to come back. I have Brian Thomas back with me. Brian, this seems to be a very strained marriage. What more details can you share with us?
Well, as informations are also coming to us, there are many details that have been we are witnessing, where firstly the mother has been alleged that she was beaten, she was dragged, and not only that, the husband had an affair itself, and now in April 2024 itself, the mother said her daughter found obscene chats between her husband, another woman and a friend, triggering a fresh confrontation. Not only that, when she returned to Kolkata for a month until her mother-in-law again apologized and requested her to come back. Yes.
Thanks, Brian, for joining me with those details. And now shifting focus.